Hey, welcome to Clem's Lab. In this video, I want to show you how I build this rocket test stand. The goal is to be able to test rocket engines and measure the thrust output. So this is the test stand. I just used it, as you can see. The way it works is I basically can attach the motor I want to try here, and this whole part slides. When there's thrust, it will push on this piece that's connected to this load cell. So the load cell is exactly what you have in a bathroom scale, but basically allows to measure how much force is pushed on this piece. What happens is that it deforms a little bit the metal here and changes the current that you measure. There's a little bit of electronics here with this PCB, small PCB that comes with the load cell, and with the connector it measures how much current and what's the resistance change. And I can talk to it through this little Arduino that's then connected to my laptop. To calibrate it, I use the water bottle to get a 1 kilo weight. So next step is to make rocket fuel for the motors. If you haven't seen this yet, check out my other videos on how to make rocket candy. I mix in potassium nitrate with sorbitol, which melts at low temperature. For this time, I'm experimenting with these 3D printed molds with a screw underneath for the core of the motor. Once cooked, I let it cool, and we can then remove them semi-easily to almost get reliable results on each core. The next step is to fit them inside the PVC pipes. I can then epoxy in the plug. I found this piece of wood that fits really well, so we'll use this in the future instead of the 3D printed plugs. On to the test. So you can see these two first tests sort of exploded. So this is what I'm left with, a lot of soot. Here you can actually see that one of the zip ties gave out, and more importantly, there is a plug back. So what happened is that the epoxy bond on the plug gave out, which meant that the motor flew off, but in the wrong direction. This happened with both my first motors. I think I need to add screws next time. You can see all the soot from that, but the motor hold it almost fine except to the end. I don't think I can push this much more than this with this type of PVC. Maybe a sleeve. And this is the 3D printed nozzle. To analyze the results from the test stand, I made a script to display the thrust curves and integral to calculate the motor category. This is the result of the 3-core motor, which is a E motor, and I will use that in the next rocket. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If you want to see the rocket fly with this new motor, don't forget to subscribe. See you!